Okay, now it's time to jump into one very important thing. It's known as SLA, that is service level agreement. Okay, service level agreement or service level adherence, we call it. So you must have heard this term many times if you're an IT employee. When you work for operations in your IT office, your manager must have told you to adhere the SLAs. Like if any problem comes to you or if any ticket gets assigned to you, there is some uh, value assigned to it, like P1, P2, P3 means severity. What is the severity? And how much time you should take to resolve that issue, and beyond that time it will be termed as red or marked as breached, and for that you pay penalty. It is very similar to that. So uh, in simple language, it's basically an agreement. Okay, what is it? It's an agreement. So who participate in the agreement? Like service provider participates, this is the first party, and second party is you means your company or group of people who have started a business or anything. Let's say that it's you and service provider. So they have mentioned certain, you know, policies of providing services. For example, if you've recently installed any circuit, internet circuit at your own home, then I'm pretty certain that service provider must have asked you to sign document, and there would be some 50 to 60 lines mentioned, and many people tend to ignore those. So that is a kind of agreement. Okay, it can include uh, upfront fee, the rent, and the uptime, whatever. So I'll majorly talk about some of the most common terms which is mentioned in the SLA. First is uptime. What is the uptime which will be provided by service provider? For example, if you've hosted certain applications in DCSP, that is data center service provider, then generally the uptime is 99.9%. Okay, it is what service provider has to provide because he charges a lot of money, and that's why the data center is considered as the most critical. Even a 1 second outage will cause a big problem because those applications will be accessed from the globe. Second is performance. What will be the performance of your services? Uptime doesn't mean that performance is good. If your internet is up, it may be giving you degraded services. It means that performance is not very good. So you have to set certain benchmarks, or you have to set up a tool which will monitor the services being provided by the service provider. Then MTTR, mean time to resolve the issue. What is the average time service provider takes if something goes down? Okay, so this will be mentioned in the SLA document, and there can be many more things. I'm just talking about the most common items which are generally mentioned in the SLA. And then there is a data security, data handling. Suppose that you want to terminate your account, let me mention it here. Data handling document or procedure. Suppose that you have terminated your contract with the service provider. What will happen during that 1 month or 2 month termination time? Like Generally you give 60 days notice to service provider to terminate the services. So how long you will be able to use the data uh, which is kept in their servers. So I'm just giving you overview. It can be more complex because some service providers do not give you the data that you have saved into their servers. So this negotiation has to be done by you and service provider. That's it. So I hope that it's been informative to you. Thank you.